Hey, great Monday morning. It is a beautiful morning in the city of Brownsville, Texas. And
Hello. Hey, I don't have it like that today. It just depends on what mood I have. But if you want me to, I'll completely do it like that if that's what you want.
it looks, the image is a lot better when you have it right in front of your face.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. It entices you for whatever reason because you're a psycho.
That's beside the point.
Oh, that's obvious, right? For everybody, you're a psycho.
I think, I think everybody, here in Brownsville already realized that a long time ago.
Yeah, we did. We absolutely did. Even when you were wearing the sheep shirt from UTB, the sheep. Do you still have that, by the way?
Yeah.
You do? You need to wear that shirt. That was an awesome shirt. People don't know what I'm talking about, do they?
Probably not.
Probably not. You should wear one.
I think I still have it. Let me tell you one of the things that that has been going on. Good morning, Kanina. Good morning, Ajay. One of the things that I've been doing is trying to get rid of a lot of the crap that I have collected because I've literally become like a hoarder type of person.
That's not good.
Well, it gets to the point where I think like, Chihuahuas, sometime in the future I might need to use this somehow, and I keep stuff, and I just gotta stop doing that. Literally, gotta stop doing that. And people should know that you shouldn't be calling me at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Who calls you? Who calls you?
Well, I actually work. I know it's hard to believe, but I actually work.
You're a liar.
No, I'm serious. I actually work. So it's that a lot of people don't, I guess, either don't realize that, don't understand that. Let me see. Un minuto. Minuto. But I actually do work. And let me tell you, I've had a lot of work as of recent. The thing with marrying folks has really become very fruitful, and I think a lot of it has to do because of I charge a lot less than what other people charge here locally, and I offer a better service. So that automatically gets you folks as the contacting you because I'm handsome and totally not fat.
So you actually did you get Martin Sarkis had a wedding over the weekend? Did you go? Did he invite? Were you the officiant?
No, I didn't get invited.
Martin, you didn't invite Erasmo? I wonder who he used.
My ex-friend Martin Sarkis. I don't know.
Your ex-friend. ¿Qué pasó con eso? When that happened?
I didn't get invited to the wedding.
What the hell? I didn't get invited either, but I wouldn't have gone anyway. But you could. I'm the perfect person. Just invite me to your wedding, and no, I'm not gonna go. Hey, I invited you. Like, it's great. That's why you invite me. Hey, you want to go have lunch? And I'm gonna say no. It's like, hey, I invited you. I'm not gonna go.
I'm not going to invite you to lunch.
Yes, you do. You've invited me. Like, let's go have lunch. Let's go coffee. Let's go do that.
Really?
Really?
I must have been drunk.
Because you're a drunk. Hey, you're perfect for a city commission.
It's funny, but that you mentioned that because I saw one of your posts that you said you commented that the people from District 3, they must be okay with voting in a drunk and voting in and the police department endorsing a drunk. And let me say, I think it was a little bit on the unfair side. A little bit.
What? How?
A little bit. Because let me say, and because and again, to Commissioner de los Santos, I've gotten that rap too. People are like, he's a drunk because they stopped me DWI. Look, and in his case, I would say, well, it's more than one, maybe even more than two. But I mean, is he a drunk or just at the wrong place at the wrong time? Again, I don't want to go into that judging in generalization in regards, because I don't consider myself a drunk. I mean, I like to drink.
I didn't call him a drunk though. I was just joking. I love Roy. He's been doing a good job. He's questioning all the right people.
No, you don't. But yeah,
I love Roy. Yeah, I do. He's awesome.
I do agree with you. Like, he is doing a lot of questioning, and I really, really appreciate that.
Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't I?
As crazy as this may sound, I'm going to say this, and Commissioner de los Santos, he's probably my favorite commissioner right now.
But that's like saying
Well,
I don't
yeah,
even know anymore.
right.
Like, which demon do I like more? Like, what the hell?
Yeah, out of all the commissioners, and again, Commissioner Los Santos, he is my favorite commissioner. As crazy as that may sound, and the reason is because he's constantly as they're putting their feet to the fire. I mean, I don't know if he just wants to stand out, whatever the reason, but at least he's saying something.
Yeah.
In comparison to our previous commissioner, my friend Joel Mujia, at least we're getting something. My question was over the weekend in regards to Joel Mujia. Is I wonder if there's going to be an indictment. Is that investigation still going on?
Oh, the ethics complaint that John Cowan did against him.
Yeah, and according to the information that I received, there's a lot more to it than what we were privy to.
Oh no.
So that's
Yeah,
going to be
good.
kind of interesting. I think.
Yep. That will be very interesting.
But I'm not sure.
You
So
know.
we'll see what happens. But yeah, Commissioner de Los Santos has become one of my favorite commissioners.
No,
Not
you
of
just
all
said
time,
not of
but
all time. So, who's your favorite commissioner of all time? That's a good
I would
question.
have to say Charlie Atkinson.
Shut up! Really?
Well, it was fun back then.
It was fun. It was fun. It was fun. I love those commission. I mean, those are the best. Those are the days. Those were the days.
It was fun. Let me get the quick comments and then we'll go into something or other.
Está
Good
bien.
morning, Canina, hermosa, mi hermosa.
Good morning.
Castro versus Mendez, landmark Supreme Court case with accompanying a Netflix documentary. Let's do it.
Wait, are you going to sue him or something, or are you going to have a lawsuit?
I don't think so. I mean, nobody's mentioned anything to me, but the city of Brownsville should file a class action lawsuit against the mayor. In my opinion, we'll go into that in a little bit.
Está bien.
Let's see. Good morning,
morning.
Chisito Hermoso. Good morning, Hector, Mama, and Roman, to Irene Hermosa. Tavo, good evening.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good evening.
Sorry.
Morning.
Long yesterday night. Todavía estás poreando, mi rey. Good morning, guys. God bless you, Paula.
Morning,
Bendiciones, mi amor. Good morning, gentlemen. Thank you for calling Roman a gentleman.
I know.
Good morning.
But I do not have a club, though. I do not own a club.
New York City, my man Abraham. Love you, Papa. We got to do lunch soon. What happened to his trial?
Oh, Dos Santos. You talking about Roy?
Oh,
She's talking about Roy.
it's not gonna happen.
Oh, they dropped the case? Really?
Not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen? Wow.
A smart person will call someone to pick him up instead of driving the car intoxicated. I agree, Robert. But at that point, at that moment, again, everyone thinks that they can drive. Let me say, and I'm not going to make excuses for my DWI, but no one has really asked me in regards to a lot of the details. But again, I'm not going to make excuses for something that's already happened that I've already said, yeah, let me take responsibility for. But one thing that I want most people to understand, realize that I don't have a normal stomach. I don't have a normal size stomach that does not that absorbs a lot of the alcohol content. So individuals with a small stomach tend to register very high with half a drink, but not making excuses. Not going to make excuses. It's a done deal. Good morning. Good morning. And Nadia Hermosa. Good morning, Hermosa Dori. Can they even call a taxi? They can even call it 100%. You're right. Buen día, Kayla. Buen día. Buen día. Buenos días de la luz. Today is game day, Roman. DC fans right here.
Dallas Cowboy.
Oh, I thought Washington, D.C. You're like,
they lost yesterday, didn't they? I think they lost yesterday, DC.
Do people still go to those bars on 14th Street? I think so. I mean,
I don't. I've never went. Have you?
Yeah, of course I've gone. I used
Well, that goes without saying.
I used to go to Chiapas because in Chiapas we had heavy metal night every so often. So I definitely go to that. And of course, growing up in Brownsville, you have to go to Charlie's at least once.
I've never gone to Charlie's ever. But then again, I didn't grow up in Brownsville, so yay.
Charlie's a great guy. I love Charlie. That's a longtime friend, and of course would visit Charlie's. Roman, so what's up in national news? I hear that the Border Patrol agents who were out there whipping illegal aliens have been proven to be innocent of the whipping.
There was no whipping. This was not slavery. These were not horses. I don't even think they had whips. They had reins. It was nothing. It was wrong. It's wrong with what our White House press secretary has said, and Mayorkas, this Department of Homeland Security secretary, and the president, because the president's an old moron who has no business being our president anymore. Just resign already, because I don't think he knows what he does every day, aside from eating ice cream.
Mayorga or
no, the president. He should just resign. Just let's have
the first female president.
Yeah, why not? What the hell? Why not?
Kamala is probably going to be just as bad. I would say.
Yeah, she's good at some things that got her in the way. In her ways with her throat and stuff. So she's pretty good. Might as well get her to be president.
I think I know what you're implying, Roman, and that's for the evening show. It's not for the morning show.
Oh, I know. That's why I didn't say it. I didn't imply nothing, and I didn't say anything.
Let me say, I watched Mayorkas this weekend on Chris Wallace show. And again, people may say, "Oh, it's Fox News." I have a lot of respect for Chris Wallace. Chris Wallace, he went out there after the president. He went out there after anything. He tries to get facts. I like Chris Wallace, but he did, mention Mayorkas out there, and Mayorkas actually admitted that the more than 12,000 illegal aliens had not been deported back to Haiti or to whatever country they came from. They had actually been. They did the Catholic Church thing. They dispersed them throughout the United States.
Yeah. And the peak was 15,000, so I guess only 3,000 were sent back. Sure, whatever.
No, well, he actually admitted that it was way over 12,000.
Oh, okay.
I would dare to say not even 3,000 were deported back.
I don't think any. I mean, maybe like 5 or 10 of them were just like the ones that were taking over buses, the males. The rest of them, no. Just send them out there. No COVID shot. No. Stay in quarantine. None of that stuff. Just come on in. Enjoy. They probably don't even have distance learning or anything like that, virtual learning for them people. I don't know what that means, but whatever.
It's crazy. Buenos días, somos parientes. Yo también me apellido Dragustinovis, Vela. Divina, Luz, usted y yo definitivamente somos parientes. Cualquier persona que carga el apellido Dragustinovis, somos parientes. El nombre es un nombre inventado. No es un nombre conocido ni en México ni en Montenegro, de donde vienen nuestras familias. El nombre es 100% inventado. O sí somos parientes, Luz Divina. Hola, prima, o primo, no sé. Somos parientes. Otra vez, cualquier persona que carga el apellido Dragustinovis es pariente mío.
So you're the ultimate fake news. Is that what you're saying?
No, it's true. Dragustinovis is a made-up name.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's a made-up name. Yeah. Like, wow, that's crazy. The made-up name.
Yeah. That's
awesome.
I'm tired of individuals going out there and demonizing our Border Patrol. Our Border Patrol have done an amazing job, despite the fact of the difficult circumstances that, surround our area. And let me say, the president demanding that our Border Patrol agents, stop using horses is kind of dumb.
Has he ever ridden a horse? Does he know what a horse looks like?
He hasn't. He hasn't even been to the border.
No, that's true.
But let me say, I think it's just dumb. He doesn't understand the border, doesn't understand our geography, and doesn't understand that having horses is a benefit not only to our officers, but to the community that surrounds us all.
He's obviously never been to Chador Days, right? Because we have the horses that go through Chador Days. He's never been there, so he doesn't know what that looks like. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No, I'm good. You can read all your time. But it's just very, very frustrating. Someone up there trying to make decisions for our folk down here with no concept or clue of what the hell is going on here locally. We live it. We live it. And one of the reasons why politicians come down to the border is to have an idea or a feel of what's going on. And they have no clue and no concept whatsoever. None. Yep. So, and then them wanting to prosecute, to go after the Border Patrol agent that was on that horse. Let me tell you, that's pressure, man.
Yeah, well, I'm curious how much money this border patrol man is going to make, considering that the president of the United States is defaming the guy. I mean, he's going to make a ton of money because he didn't do anything illegal. He didn't do anything wrong. He didn't whip anybody. There's none of that stuff. So, like, he's going to make a ton of money. So go ahead, sue the guy, and make him rich with our tax dollars, because you have nothing better to do. Old man president who has no business being our president.
Well, I mean, I don't think that he's going to have a case against the president, but I know one thing about the people in this country. They're going to be sending money his way for defense. They're going to be sending money his way in regards to sympathy. The guy's probably going to be able to write a book out there or something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'd buy a T-shirt, whoever he is, just to support the guy. So, I mean, he's going to bank. I mean, the president, the most powerful man in the world.
Powerful. What's a man now, though, Erasmo? We don't even know what a woman is. We don't know what a man is. So, what do we call people that now?
The most powerful individual in the world is going after someone who is making probably $50,000 a year. Who's just doing his job and doing his job very well.
Yep.
So it's going to be interesting. And again, I don't put it past the Border Patrol agent, to probably get terminated or, given a desk job. But I'm glad that the governor of the state of Texas has offered the individual a job. And not only him, anybody else that is blackballed by the federal government.
Mm-hmm. And I'm assuming it includes people that do not want to take the pandemic shot, that don't want to take that shot. I know there's military people who don't want to do it, and they're like, well, we need a job. I posted something yesterday having to do with a military woman that was on Libs of TikTok, which is a Twitter account, which you need to follow on Twitter if you haven't followed them. And it posted it, hey, we need a job. We don't know what we're going to do. Like, we don't want to take this particular shot because we want to choose what goes in our body. And so, yeah, they wouldn't let Roman in. That's true. Yeah. I'm too short.
They don't have gay bars on the 14th Street.
Oh, that's just low, dude. That's just low. Like, they allowed you to go in. I mean, seriously.
Well, yeah. The Border Patrol picture was misinterpreted. The angles were all wrong. Depends on how you look at the picture. 100%. Guys, there's no doubt that there was no whipping. There was nothing that came close. And let me tell you, for African Americans out there, y'all should feel insulted by them. These morons like that Waters, was it? Mm-hmm. That Waters black lady, congressperson, whatever. And Kamala Harris and all these other individuals, that even the president trying to compare it to slavery, African Americans should be insulted.
I think didn't the NAACP tweet out something that said had the two pictures juxtaposed? Maybe it was somebody else. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't mind being corrected if I'm wrong.
Oh, go Cowboys! No.
Yeah, go. Hopefully they'll beat the lowly Eagles tonight.
Kamala going House of Cards on Biden. Yeah. Kamala's just biding her time. Biden.
Oh, I see what you did there. No, what you gonna
do? I should copyright that. She's just biding her time. Anybody else named Steamboat? No. You're the one. Oh, Ricky Steamboat.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point.
I wonder if he's still alive.
Yeah, probably isn't.
I think he passed away of a heart attack. May
he rest in peace if he's dead.
You know Ricky Steamboat, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Who was Ricky Steamboat?
Isn't he the wrestler?
From Florida.
Yeah, the wrestler. Hell yeah, dude. 80s wrestling, baby.
Yeah. Hey, someone's up early. You weren't even. What year were you born, Roman?
I don't even know. I don't say what year I was born.
How old are you?
I'm a 70s baby. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, you're old.
I know. I'm old. I don't look old, though. I look handsome and totally awesome.
No, you look not handsome and fat.
No, I'm not. Hey, I've lost some weight over the weekend. I lost like 5 pounds over the weekend.
Not in your face.
Well,
still rounded.
It's okay. It's also the hair. Like, I don't want to go to the barber because I'm scared of the pandemic. So I don't go get my hair cut.
There's no hair right here.
It is. That's true. There is no hair there. I don't grow anything. I have like little like cantiflas. coming out. That's me. So I'm
Biden
so young.
administration just doesn't want horses. They want Border Patrol agents to drive dogs, Rams, trucks like Walker.
Walker, Texas Ranger.
Texas Ranger. There's a true American hero.
Mm-hmm.
Chuck Norris. Richer, rawhide. Rawhide. There should be an age limit for president.
There is. Like you have to be 35 or older.
No, I mean I think he meant on the other spectrum.
Oh, the maximum. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, Trump isn't Trump like a little bit? Isn't he the same age as Biden or a little bit younger?
I think
maybe a couple years
74,
younger.
No, 74, 72, 74.
Something like that. Yeah. But at least he's orange, and we don't get the bad tweets anymore. The mean tweets. No more mean tweets.
The man has an Audi. A woman has an innie.
Don't tell that to the woke people. They get really offended when you say such things.
Border Patrol agents make way more than $50,000 a year. Constables make $50,000, not Border Patrol agents. Really? I thought their starting salary was like 48, 46.
But they go really quick in the federal government. Like you just have to bide your time, and then you're making $100,000 or something.
Damn.
They make a lot of money, dude. Hey, maybe they're protecting our country.
Maybe I should be a Border Patrol agent.
You're not in that kind of shape. You have to be a certain age, and you have to pass a physical. Yeah, you do. All that stuff.
Hey, I climbed a mountain. Have you ever climbed a mountain?
No, but I'm not trying to be in Border Patrol.
I climbed a mountain. So you're trying to say I'm not in physical shape if I can climb a mountain?
Yes.
I went 5,000 meters over this.
You started at the bottom of the mountain and you walked all the way up the mountain.
Hiked up 5,000 meters.
Wow. Congratulations.
I have pictures to prove it too.
I believe you.
And they're not photoshopped.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. I don't know who said that. I think Frankie had mentioned that they were probably photoshopped. And I go,
they probably were.
No, I mean, they're not. I promise. I bet money
on. How's Frankie
doing?
I didn't. We talked about random people before the show. How's Frankie doing?
He's doing well. His show is growing in the mornings, which is great. People are actually waking up to listen to Frankie.
Really? They're waking up just to listen to Frankie? Well, they're not waking up to go to work. They're waking up to listen to Frankie. Okay.
They're probably waking up to go to work, but they listen to Frankie on the way to work. No, it was a good show. Frankie's is doing really well, and I'm glad that he is. I'm proud.
Yes.
I'm proud that he is. I'm proud of everyone that has a show out there. Almost everyone.
Almost everybody. Yeah. You bet money on the Cowboys? Ooh. Like, did you bet the over, the under? They're going to beat the spread? I don't understand any of that stuff. I just know how to say that. I have no idea what that means.
Ricky Steamboat is still alive. Wow.
An 80s wrestler is still alive. That's crazy. I didn't think that was possible.
He's probably in his 80s.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. Who knows what can happen? Lack beat
Los Angeles Chargers, yes.
Plus, I do know a little bit about football.
Plus, are you sure? Because I just really found out yesterday. I'm just kidding that the LA Chargers existed.
Good morning, my man. Have a great day, sir. Where the Erasmo Castro cookies? Not yet, almost. Talk about the Coca-Cola ability. We are going to talk about the Coca-Cola abilities.
I like Pepsi.
Erasmo has gotten higher than Ben.
Wow, that is not possible. That's not possible. That's not possible.
We should go to do Colombia together. No.
You already went there. I don't go two places twice unless it's Monterrey or.
Well, I am going to go to Colombia. I travel by myself. I enjoy traveling alone. I will be in Oaxaca this weekend, and I will be solo. I will be in Madrid and Morocco. I'll be in Spain and Morocco mid-October. Solo. Alone.
Why would you want to go? Seriously, what the hell is in Morocco that you want to go to Morocco?
I actually want to buy some of the dress there. I love their dress. I love what they wear. And one of the things that I hate doing is buying all this crap online, and it always comes in weird sizes. Because look, I'm an XL right now. Actually, it's kind of crazy, but I am an XL going down to an L.
No,
it is. It's amazing.
No,
Roman, I was a 7XL.
Yes, I know. Like, I don't think you've ever been an L ever. Did you? I think you skipped from small to like XL. Yeah, I don't think you even went to large or anything.
Not even when I was a kid. But let me say that I think I went from medium to a double XL. But I'm an XL towards an L, and I'll buy something online because I like it from that part of the world, and I'll order a 2X or a 3X, and it doesn't fit. And I'm thinking that the measurements are just completely off whack. So so I want to go there, try some stuff out, and bring me some garb.
Yay!
Plus, I could say I've been in Morocco.
That's true.
As I will be in Ecuador coming December, and I will be in Rome. Actually, right next to the Vatican. That should make you happy, Roman. Right next
You're
to the
not
Vatican.
gonna. I don't like the Pope, so it's fine. I don't.
Almo solo dolo, solo dolo, 100%, baby. Love you, Jason. Morocco is a beautiful country. I'm going to be excited. Excellent. Yes.
It's funny. Sorry.
They mentioned the Coca-Cola building, and I mentioned the lawsuit that Castro versus Mendez. There's two things that I think that the city of Brownsville should really, really consider in regards to class action lawsuits. One of them has to do with PUB, and the other one has to do with the land grab, the building buying, and the conflict of interest from mayor and city employees in regards to purchasing property where a lot of our money that's coming into the city of Brownsville, be it by donation or by grant, is being used. I think it's a conflict of interest, Roman.
But isn't there already precedent set when Louis Sines was a special prosecutor for city commissioner Corey Mara? They found her guilty, but then she was found not guilty. They reversed the decision by the 13th Court of Appeals. And the argument for Corey Mara in Harlingen was that she had a business in the business district of Harlingen. And so they ruled that no, she didn't violate any conflict of interest law. Isn't the same thing happening with Trey here?
I don't know. But one of the things that I think concerns me, Roman, is that we don't have the details. What really concerns me, look, if you're going to be a transparent mayor or city commission, then do things transparently. Why go through a dummy corporation to buy a piece of property, as the team up with a city employee whose job performance is questionable at best, because Ramiro Gonzalez does nothing for the city of Brownsville except kiss the butt of city commissioners and mayors. And
Elon Musk.
And for some reason, Trey fell for it, man. I mean, Ramiro Gonzalez was out there supporting Tony Martinez. Tony Martinez. As soon as he knew that Tony Martinez was dead in the water, then he went out there kissing the butt of Trey Mendez. And Trey Mendez seems to think that everything's okay. Oh, now we're buddies. Ramiro is an ass kisser, a butt kisser. Sorry, people from church. Butt kisser is a butt kisser who does nothing for the city of Brownsville and earns $100,000 a year. $100,000 a year. Besides that, man, the guy dresses horribly.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen him?
Yes, I know Ramiro. Ramiro's not a bad guy.
I'm not saying he's a bad guy.
Like he didn't dress that badly.
No. He does. He dresses horribly. Come on, Roman. I've seen him.
For
someone that,
I don't dress very well either. I don't really care what people think. I look like I'm married. I'm not trying to impress anybody.
You're not making $100,000 a year.
That's true. That is
from our money.
That is a lot of money. But as far as I don't know what you went to. I don't know what you're getting dressed or what.
No, my ankle bracelets.
It popped. It broke.
No,
you're like Hulk.
It's kind of funny because I have one of these ankle bracelets that has like a anchor.
Mm-hmm.
I have one on my ankle, so when I cross my legs, they
cut and scraped and popped.
One of the ankle bracelets gets onto the other leg's ankle bracelets, and I'm like tied up. And as much as I like being tied up,
yeah, that's funny. Like, the ankle, and that's why you also have them on your wrist, because you're prepared in case you get tied up there too.
A little bit of spanking, a little bit of biting.
Hey, this is the morning show. You said the morning show. You can't imply. You're going beyond implication now. implying whatever.
It's not all that bad.
Anyway,
But
I mean, look, I'm not trying to ask his or butt kiss, sorry, the word, Ramiro or Trey, but I just want to make. I'm not sure there is necessarily a conflict of interest. They bought the Coca-Cola building. That the one that's like the City Hall alley, and then the
it's
Coca-Cola building.
Patty Corner. It's on the same block as the post office, but on the opposite side.
Yeah, like city. So it's City Hall, the alley, and then, or the post office, City Hall, and the alley, and then the Coca building.
Right behind the post office.
Yeah.
And again, look, it's a if it's a great buy. It's a great space, a place to have, especially since the mayor is putting so much of our money into downtown. So it just implies a conflict of interest. It doesn't look good, Roman.
No, I'm not going to say it looks good. I don't think it looks good. I mean, you're a business owner. You're constantly buying real estate downtown. That's what you want to do. You're focusing on downtown. I want to make it grow. I don't get it, frankly, considering that we don't really care about our history and we're doing murals on the side of the Capitol Theater, murals that make absolutely no sense, that putting them there. So I don't know what we're doing downtown, trying to make it pretty and making it, historical, when obviously we don't care about history. We're doing that to our Capitol Theater.
It just makes no sense to me whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
It makes no sense to me whatsoever. But again, look, it's in regards as a business person, you'd think, well, yeah, it's great business because he, as the mayor, is pouring in so much of our money downtown. So it's going to make him a pretty buck.
Yeah, you're fixing the drainage now with millions of dollars with federal dollars. Because apparently it floods downtown. We didn't know it flooded downtown. And we're putting all that, the $10 million from Elon's money, the gift to the city, because apparently he wants to. Maybe, have we decided we're going to rename Brownsville after Elon now? I mean, maybe we should do that at this point. Why hasn't it been done? Build a statue to him at this point. Mustville, build a statue. We might as well. At this point, he basically owns Brownsville now. I mean, he owns our politicos and our Cameron County politicos and owns them all at this point. I'm not saying that he's like some buying them off or anything. I'm not saying that. I'm just think he owns them.
Again, I don't know, but I mean, I don't think it's going to get as far as renaming Brownsville.
We should,
again,
might as well.
The mayor is pouring in all this money downtown, his authority, but it's making him richer. Plus, a lot of these buildings are tax exempt, so you're not paying taxes on these buildings. So, in regards to, as a business individual, smart move. Mm-hmm. But as the mayor of the city of Brownsville, it looks like we're getting screwed.
It seems like it, but again, I don't think there's a conflict of interest legally, because I'm not a lawyer. I'm not pretending to be a lawyer, but I'm just using the Corimara example in Harlingen, how it was overturned. So, and we live under the precedent of 13 Court of Appeals. So I don't know how this is a conflict of interest.
Again, yeah, I agree that, I mean, it's like no one's going to probably take him to court. But with that said, it's just, it looks horrible. It looks horrible. But part of the other issue is that, nobody in Brownsville knows about it. I mean, people that watch my show or on my page, they know about it. But nobody else is talking about it. Not even the blogs are talking about it, which I thought was kind of like interesting, that nobody is really making mention of it. But, it's
because the blogs are irrelevant at this point, aren't they?
Well, yeah, that's beside the point. Unfortunately, they are, and they started to shoot themselves in the foot when they started to sell out to individuals in regards to, one way or the other. Let me say the other conflict. Well, not the conflict. The other thing that really is annoying to me is the PUB, man. Yeah, I'm fed up. So dead tired about a PUB. They charge you whatever the hell they want to charge you, and we have no say in it. And as much as one of their slogans is, we own PUB, really PUB owns us. And that's unfortunate. And we have no representation in the city commission. The mayor doesn't care, despite the fact that he has a seat on the PUB.
And yeah, he's an ex officio member of there, yeah.
So it's just really very unfortunate. We have no answers in regards to the $135 million that were pissed away. We have no answers in regards to why these individuals constantly give themselves raises and what have they done to deserve them. We have no answers, no audits. We have nothing.
We need a forensic audit of PUB. It'd be nice if we did that. I mean, you had that in Wesco ISD. They did a forensic audit, and look what they're finding out. Doing it. I think it's normal to do audits of our entities. We should be doing it. Not to speak well of our governor, but our governor is like arguing that we should do like an election audit, and we already are doing one. Just like we do for entities like school districts and government, municipalities, state government. We do audits all the time. Let's do one. PB needs an audit.
It's not going to happen. But again, it's not going to happen while there's still a lot of people out there that are constantly, defending PUB. And that really amazes me. How there's individuals. One of my family members, one of my cousins, one of my cousins went out there and said, "Oh well, it's because of the AC and because of the use." Well, like, and my cousin, I mean, I'm going like, come on, man. Our rates were increased by 36% for Tenasca. Does anyone care that
Not anymore.
We paid $135 million more than we should have?
It only matters in election time, dude. And even then, it doesn't matter.
I mean, does anyone care, Roman, that grandpa, grandma couldn't pay their light bill 2-3 years ago, and they had it shut, and they had to move in with their relatives because they just couldn't afford to live by themselves? Does anyone care? No one cares, and that really is upsetting to me. That people seem to forget. PUB is just a monopoly here in the city of Brownsville, and they control everything we do. My light bill went from $150, let's say $150 to $345. Roman,
wow,
300
doubled during the summertime.
Well, now, I mean, this last bill that I paid $347.
You're not even there all the time. You're traveling the world.
I'm out for a week. $347. Now, what justifies it going up $200, Roman? $200 in less than a year. No,
and you're not even drinking water, like, because you're like, it's not just a light bill; it's also a water bill, your trash bill, and stuff.
No, my water bill is included in the rent.
Oh wow! So this is literally just electricity. Wow, that's nuts. Maybe they're charging the wrong meter. You know what you should do? Every single day, go to your meter, figure out which one is yours, and take a picture and post it on the internet on your page every freaking day. That way they can know that you're tracking your meter thing and watch it come down.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
That's too much work for you, right?
It's too much work for me.
Well, maybe somebody else, maybe one of your neighbors can do it, or somebody else can do it. Go take a picture. But then people might think you're trying to steal electricity, like a former board member did.
Ankle braces that only allows you to be in such. No, that's my buddy Sylvia Atkinson. Actually, there was supposedly a sighting of Sylvia Atkinson at one of the local restaurants.
No.
Well,
maybe just everybody has a lookalike or a doppelganger out there. It's not her. She's not gonna be at a restaurant. She's in jail right now. She's in prison, living her best life.
Well, I'm actually going to do my best to try and find out if there's any truth to that, because that's interesting, to say the least. Because they were fighting to have her removed because of health and medication issues. To let her out to do home arrest, but that's going to be kind of interesting. When they told me that this weekend, I said absolutely, positively not. I mean, she is locked away for good. Another one that might be facing the music pretty soon is Minerva Peña.
You promised us next week, though. Next week after you come back from Oaxaca.
Next week, I'll be able to share a little bit more. This week, I am just anxiously awaiting to hear information in regards to her sweating. And she does a lot of sweating out of those 5 chins that she has. Even extra sweating. That piece of crap.
I only have 2, so she has more than me? Wow.
Can we have a pic of Erasmo and Roman naked above the waist to compare bellies? Just asking for a friend. No. You tell that friend that I'm game.
I'm totally not game. There's only one person that gets to see this beautiful body, and it's not Erasmo or you.
Just put a horrible mental image in my mind. I may not be a conflict of interest, but certainly has air of impropriety. Does he even lawyer anymore, or the mayor focuses on real estate speculation? No, just real estate. Hey, if we can rename streets for a few bucks, let me tell you. Yeah, I mean, there's no need to be a lawyer when you're making all this cash in real estate. Ramiro Gonzalez, Roman's friend. we can rename the city.
Wait. I didn't say he was my friend. Like, it's not that we hang out. I don't. I think I've talked to him a couple times in my life. I just know the guy. So don't be like he's my friend here. Did I say he was my friend? I don't think I said he was my friend. You're putting words in my mouth. Keep going.
Hold on.
Are you getting a picture of your friend Sylvia or what?
I'm trying to get trying to find out what's going on with my girl.
Minerva?
FPUB.
Yeah. What girl are you talking about? What girl? What girl are you trying to worry? What girl are we worried about? Dude.
Sylvia's my girl.
She's your girl? All right. Pew.
Sylvia's just taking advantage. Sylvia. PUB's just taking advantage.
You're obsessed.
Well, yeah, it's true, Linda. But we have no representation. We don't have a mayor. We don't have a city commission that is out there, producing answers in regards to what's going on. I want to know what's going on. Why our rates are so high? My friend says is under house arrest.
Is that the same friend that Richard has that wants us to have a picture of us naked or something? I'm just curious. Is she really under house arrest? That's what you think?
I'm trying to find out. Wasn't Commissioner Cárdenas going to do a friend's? And people actually believe that. It's not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen.
Cárdenas ain't doing doo-doo. No. And part of the problem is they have no clue what they're doing. I mean, they wanted to become city commissioners just to have a city commissioner. Yeah, for the title.
Mm-hmm.
To follow in the footsteps of family. But again, is the city of Brownsville going to benefit in any which way? Not a one. Will Charo Days have another crossroads?
Please do that. Yes, please. Waste more of our money. Yes.
Well, it's like your buddy, what was it?
Craigie?
Craigie was doing.
Craigie, I love Craigie. How is Craigie doing? I didn't ask you about him. How's Craigie doing? You miss him?
Yeah.
I miss him too. Yeah. I miss him. I miss his googly eyes and everything.
You gave him googly eyes?
Well, yeah, like the eyes go freaking everywhere. They're like googly eyes. Googly.
Let me say that he did a TED Talk. Nobody showed for the TED Talk, but I mean, what TikTok?
Oh, you said TED Talk. For some reason, I thought I heard TikTok, and I was like, he does TikTok?
TED Talk.
Okay. Nobody went to his TED Talk. Why? He's so knowledgeable about everything. I miss Craigie. Is he still an alderman? Oh, sorry. Is he still an alderman in Rancho Viejo?
Yes. I don't know.
Oh, man, I miss Craigie. I miss seeing his post all the time.
I'm glad that he became an alderman. For Rancho Viejo. Maybe that'll encourage him to stay away from Brownsville.
No, he's still Brownsville living, not Rancho Viejo living.
Brownsville living, Rancho Viejo.
Rancho living.
Rancho Viejo. I actually told a friend of mine, hey, Rancho Viejo es un rancho. It's becoming a ranch. And they're going like, excuse me? I live and work in Rancho Viejo. I'm going like, still a ranch.
Work? Where do you work in Rancho Viejo? They have businesses in Rancho Viejo?
I didn't want to say because I'll give them away.
Oh,
People
okay.
are mistaking La Pingüina for La Silvia. And
you are what? Never mind. I'm not going to go there.
Can we get Benice? God bless the people of Brownsville, guys. That's all I can say. God bless.
Only the best people run and the best people win. Always. City of Brownsville.
It's going to be an interesting week, I would say. Not much is happening.
It's a lot of things are happening. Our police department is looking into determining where we can park our cars on our property. Did you see that last week? That last week they had a workshop at our city commission and they wanted to say where we can park our cars.
It's like they produce that, I think, every 2, 3, 4 years. Everyone complains about cars being on the front yard of stuff. And let's go back to look, there's no enforcement whatsoever. We've got the day that the city of Brownsville starts enforcing the ordinances that we have on the books. then I'll be interested in knowing what other ordinances they want to pass. So honestly, I haven't even touched on it because I just think it's just rhetoric. I think it's the squirrel tactic. I think it's just hype. I think it's trying to appease some individuals. Because at the end of the day, Roman, do you think the people from St. Joe, do you think the people from St. Joe give a rat's ass that the people down Southmost got cars in their front yard?
I don't know. Apparently, somebody in District 2 did. I don't know where District 2 is anymore because I don't know. I'm just kidding. I do know where it is. But somebody in District 2 complained to the city in May, and they decided we're going to investigate and we're going to have our police department use resources to look up whether or not we should change our ordinance as to where we can park our cars on our grass, which I think is ridiculously dumb, considering that we have those mom and dads that had to lose their house or whatever because their electricity was going out, being too expensive. They're moving in with families, so they have their cars on small little 50 by 100 lots here in Southmost.
I think it's ridiculous. I think
it's
ridiculous. I think that it's just time consuming. I think it's resource consuming. And again, the day that they start actually focusing on the ordinances that we do have, I mean, I'm still going to scream it out. I mean, are we tired of the panhandlers asking for money on international, walking in the middle of cars, They
don't even enforce that, yeah. No, but I have a feeling that they'll make sure that they enforce this new law if they were to make it because they don't want you to have cars. I firmly believe that. I firmly believe this is part of the whole idea with Tony Martinez. That we all want bicycles. No, you can't have a car anymore because you have to have a driveway built into your house. You can't park on your own grass. You can't park. I mean, who the hell's going to want to park on the street in Southmost? I mean, you're going to want to park on the street in Southmost? I mean, they go into your yard just so pinche plantas. You don't think, let's park our cars are on the street. No one's going to want to do that.
Well, I'm still waiting for them to do the bike lanes down Southmost. That classic.
But we already do have bike lanes. They're called streets because they can use the whole street. Like on 30th Street, there's even a sign: cars and bicycles can use the whole street. Or on Hortensia, they could do that.
Look, I grew up on Southmost. I grew up on 25th, 26th, and Berta. And let me tell you, we've always used our bikes anywhere the hell we wanted to.
But they have bike lanes.
Don't need a damn sign. Don't need a damn sign. Don't need no damn sharrows to tell me that I can use my bike anywhere. I mean, las chiscas, we had them everywhere. A bunch of crap. I'm still waiting for them to close down a couple of lanes down Southmost and say, hey, this is going to be a bike lane. But what I'm really, really excited about is them trying to put a median down Southmost. Now there, you're going to have a big old group of people with pitchforks.
Or it'll happen. And it doesn't matter how many people show up. They don't care. They're going to do it anyway because they have all this new money from the new metro system. That's messed up, Roman. People have ears everywhere. What's messed up? What did I do?
Your face. Talk about the class action lawsuit. What about the promise of a $5 billion industry? That's a bunch of bullcrap. Not going to happen. Are either of you dressing up for Halloween?
I dress up every day. I do it every day. Look at his face.
Yeah, let me tell you.
I'll lose weight. I'm a completely different person.
That could benefit from a mask every day. Either you dressing for, I am dressing up. I haven't figured out what. Subdivision, Alton Glory have cars all over. Maybe it's out of control. Guys, there's other things that we should be worrying about instead of cars being parked on people's front yards.
It was a story.
But with that said, let me say that they do look horrible. I personally, I don't like cars being parked in the road. But again, I don't care what people do with their property.
It's their property.
It's their property. They can do whatever the hell they want to do with their property. It's your business. Why does the city want to infringe on whatever individuals want to do on their own property?
It's weird. This is the same city that feels a need to tell us, hey, it's okay to have drag queens over at the library because they can do whatever they want to their own bodies, but they want to tell us what to do with our property.
I think you have an obsession with drag queens. I think that's all.
I don't have an obsession with drag. I'm just using it as an example.
Yeah.
Because they're woke liberal people.
There's something there, guys. There's
something there.
Someone try to investigate Roman a little bit because I think that he has this obsession with
I'm just bringing it up as an argument. I'm trying to give you an argument.
Nobody in Southmost parks their cars in the grass. It would make it unsmokable.
Wait, what?
Richard does know about Southmost.
Oh yeah. Okay, now I know what you're talking about on the grass.
Grass.
No.
Maybe they are talking about all the cars that are out of service.
No. The way I understood it, the way the Herald writes it, is they want you to be able to park your car on approved surfaces.
I like drag queens. I like drag queens too. Guys, Roman, last words. I actually got a wedding to do.
What? Right now in the morning on a Monday?
Yes.
Don't do it. Don't get married. Just pay it,
I
Erasmo.
got
Don't
that
get
right
married.
here. I got the
Don't do
audience right
it. Don't do
here.
it. Man.
Frankie, Roman has an obsession with drag queens.
Frankie's an idiot. That's what he is. He's an idiot. You're an idiot. Go work. Aren't you supposed to be working right now? Go to work. Don't be watching the internet.
Yeah, I think you're right, Frankie.
No, you're obsessed with big things that go on your face, Erasmo. That's what it is. And so is Frankie. I'm a little concerned about telling you.
Who's this, Frankie? It's Roman.
No. It's more like
Roman.
No.
I am Roman.
You're obsessed with
guys. Have a great day. Social distance, face carrying, hand sanitizer. Continue to do that if you still believe in that, guys. And let me put this down. I don't want to look too much like Roman.
Guys, you already do. You have my freaking microphone. Like basically, that's what you did.
Guys, be good to each other. And no gallines ponen en lunes. Si las gallinas ponen en lunes. Who is Canada? Does he even speak?
We don't know. He never came on any shows.
All right, Mateo, send me a message. I need to add you to my page. You're amazing. You're amazing. Guys, have a great day. I'll see you tonight at 9 p.m. We'll have Dr. Zavaleta on. Guys, be good to each other and continue to be good to me. God bless.